EastEnders isn't really a place of tattoos. There's not very many people on the show that have tattoos or really are big tattoo people. Piggy, you're somewhat of a tattoo man.
Yeah, I've got the Saints from our wife's tattoo. I've got 2 tattoos on this finger. I don't
Nice.
bring it close to the camera.
Yeah.
Because I'm not flipping you off, just because I have a scar on this finger. Just to give the backstory of why I have tattoos on my middle finger, is because when I was 7 or 8, it was my communion day. Communion is basically when you accept the God's semen, which is bread, and then basically you are christened again or something. And basically we went to a pub, and this pub didn't have a safety guard on the hand dryer, so I thought you put your hands in, like the new ones where you just put your hands in and it automatically dries. So I put my hand up, and where it started flopping around. It was hanging on. So yeah,
bit gnarly.
That's why I have tattoos. That's why I have tattoos on my finger and my hand.
And, there we are. Lovely stuff. Nice tattoos. But some EastEnders fans also be getting some tattoos. So today, obviously, it was an article on Daily Mail and someone posted it on a subreddit. We're going to go through some of the EastEnders tattoos that are available. First up is a fairly standard one. It's a good old Phil Mitchell on someone's wrist. Not sure why you'd get... It's not, on the screen currently. Not sure why you just get the name Phil Mitchell tattooed on your wrist. That one's a bit of a questionable one. At least get his fat head on there.
So you can slap it.
Hey, slap it. Easy. Very basic, very simple. There's a story to this one as well. There's a story.
Oh.
What do you reckon the context is for this one?
They love Phil Mitchell.
Well, it was a drunken girls' holiday in Magaluf, I believe. Rachel Forsyth, 19, is admittedly obsessed with the bold East End legend. The healthcare assistant from Craigavon, County Armagh, Northern Ireland, knew there was something dodgy about her. Started to casually watch EastEnders when she was just 9. But after getting hooked to the long-running soap in lockdown, Rachel took a particular liking to mouthy Phil Mitchell. Sometime after, the teen went on a girls' trip to Magaluf and shocked loved ones when she came home with a £50 tattoo of the character's name on her wrist. Rachel explained, "Phil Mitchell has become part of my life. I watch him all the time. I'll never regret getting the tattoo, and will definitely be keeping it for life. I always joke with my mum saying I'd get his name tattooed, but I actually did it whilst on holiday. She kept saying, 'Don't you dare, don't you dare.'"
Right. The problem is with tattoos, and as we get further down the list, I will further explain this. The problem with tattoos is you either regret it in 5 to 10 years, or you never regret it.
Exactly.
Because tattoos are fun, but there is a weird, I don't know how to describe. I find it a bit weird when you get a tattoo of someone's face, or someone's tattoos you tattoo yourself. If it's a fictional character, it's different, because fictional character's not real unless you're doing a cosplay. So getting a tattoo of Chloe Price from Life is Strange, getting all of her tattoos doesn't matter. Because you're just representing the game basically, because you love her tattoos. But you're getting tattoos of fucking, I don't know, Hayley Slater's tattoos on your. If you're copying the actress's tattoos, then maybe check your life, because I just wouldn't do it. Cope. #ratio.
There we are. Are we? Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly inoffensive one. It's just you have Phil Mitchell tattooed on your wrist. Yeah.
Can't wait till I get drunk one night in your house, and you fucking bring me to a tattoo parlor, and you get fucking Aqua Dreams Daddy tattooed on my wrist.
Exactly. But next up we have one of Dot, which is actually a really good tattoo. The design's really nice. It's It looks very well crafted. The shadows and the shading looks very good. But why would... This looks like it's on the back of someone's shins. Why would you get dots saying, oh, I say, on the back of your fucking shins? Like... I don't understand. What do you reckon of the dot on the shins tattoo, Piggy?
The shin to the back of your leg, isn't it?
Yes. It's a like... Well, not... Well done, not the shins. The calf. The calf on the back of the leg. There we are.
Oh, Jesus. Because, again, tattoos do hurt.
Yeah.
Don't know if people knew that, but they do fucking hurt. Unless you're me or some sadistic wanker. Because people got all tattoos hurt on the wrist. I fucking started giggling like when I got my tattoo. But that's just me.
I'm just not sure why you'd get them on both legs.
Oh, you got it on both legs.
I believe it's on both of the legs. I could be wrong, but I don't know, man. It does look like they're on two different legs, but it could just be a different angle. Because Dot's eyes look dodgy from where you look at them. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's just the image has been flipped.
Yeah.
Still funny. Yeah, it's probably two. It's probably the same image from a different side. Funnier if it is on both legs.
Could you imagine pumping him and then it's like, oh, let me see your tattoos. Oh, I say.
You're just going straight for it.
But yeah, like one tattoo I always find funny is if you got Danny Dyer tattooed on yourself.
Yeah.
And he's saying something like, I'm a hard man, you know, something like that. Or you get Ross Kemp tattooed on you. I can take on 16 men with guns with my bare fist.
He can. It's very true. But yeah. Let's move on for the next tattoo. They're keeping it real, Piggy. They're keeping it real. Like Ian Beale. Look at that. Ian Beale in the homeless man state. The best story about this is when, obviously... So, everybody's heard the story at this point, is that, obviously, Ian didn't realise he was going to come back as homeless. So, the day before, he got his fucking hair cut, like, really short. So, they had to, like, stick some awful fucking hair to his head, just to make it look like he could be homeless. Like, just fully clean shaved before having to do those scenes, which absolutely buckles me. Like, it's just... The timing is unreal. And, you know, it didn't stay as this tattoo, though. As they went on tattoo fixers. And this turned to this. Which, it's like a little mural of Ian. It kind of looks like a fucking... It looks like Van Gogh? Kind of looks like that geezer, you know, the picture where he cut off his ear. That's what the second Ian Beale tattoo looks like. Like, I'm not sure about that one. What's it actually say on the legs? It says keep it real like Ian Beale. I love it. I like it. It's good. It's great fun, that one.
I'm sure Aaron would react to that tattoo. He's like, go find my ex-wife. Yeah, not much to say on this tattoo. Keep it real like Ian Beale.
Yeah, and obviously we're building in the... As we've gone along, there's been higher severity, high degrees of tattoos. You know, some people's favourite characters, Ian Beale, Phil Mitchell. Well, what would I tell you if someone got a Max Branning tattoo? You know, Max Branning, renowned shagger. Very intimate character, has shared a lot of bedroom scenes with many a woman on the square. But what if I told you that someone got a Max Branning tattoo on their ass? Boom. Why is it so ridiculous? Why is it so fucking ridiculous?
Can I say, I'd assume it's a man. Can I say he's cheeked up? He is absolutely beat up. He's fucking caked to the
It
nines.
says, can't help myself, Max Branning. And he's doing like... What is that? Like, imagine you've taken this person home, you know, you get the trousers off, they turn around and you're like, hold on, what's that? A tattoo? Yeah, it's Max Branning. Then you just go, hey, slaphead. Just fucking, yeah. Good lord. It's so good, but it's also the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, don't shame it. Don't shame it.
Imagine the tattoo artist, like, alright, Max Branning, yeah. Can't help myself. On your ass. Fucking hell. If there's one thing that needs to be remembered out of this video, it's this fucking ass tattoo. Because it's unreal. Oh. Yeah, and Jake Wood, he even commented on it. He's seen the ass tattoo. And obviously Jake Wood, the Max Branning actor, says, can't believe someone's walking around with this on their backside. Actor Jake Wood said on X back in 2016. He then went on to call the bum ink incredible.
Wait, this is like 6 years old. This tattoo.
He's been rocking the ass tattoo for the last 6 years. Last 9 years. Been 9 years.
Been 9.
Fucking hell. Oh, and one I forgot to show you. Is 2 Pat Butcher tattoos. Which they're not like, the one of them is actually really nicely done. The other one's a little fucking gaudy, like. But the butchered is disgusting. But that Pat Butcher sleeve is unreal. Like, that's unreasonably good. But why would you get Pat Butcher on your arm? I don't understand.
Butchered one looks like fucking Michael Jackson in his later years. To me.
But like, the one on the right, though, that's impeccable. Fucking hell. But like, imagine it sagged as you get older, so you just have saggy Pat Butcher on your arm. Even more so. There we are.
For the Max Branning tattoo when he gets saggy.
he just gets the rolls on his head. You just get more fucking wrinkles on the head. And there we are. Those are all the pictures we could find of Eastenders tattoos. And one more time for all of you in the audience, is Max Branning on the arse? Once again. Slap it in. Take it in. YouTube might fuck us up for this one. So, you know, take it in as you can. We already got banned off YouTube once. Let's not bring on number 2. I don't remember why we got banned off YouTube.
Spam, apparently.
Yeah. But yeah, there we are. Do you have any Eastenders tattoos? Have you heard any horror stories? Tell us in the comment section down below. But if there's one thing to remember, it's that somebody is walking around with a massive picture of Max Branning on their ass with the words, can't help myself. Absolute gold.
Maybe they've changed it. Who knows? Maybe it's no longer Max Branning. Maybe it's someone else. But
I mean, it had a really strong resemblance to Stuart, I would argue. Had a really strong resemblance to Stuart.
But before Ash pisses himself, I guess I have to outro this. I've been joined by Ash.
Hello. Yeah.
And I've been joined by myself, by Jor, Senior.
Sorry.
No, you can continue laughing. Follow us on Twitter X, Instagram and Twitch are watching Walford. And subscribe to us on YouTube at Watching Walford. And we will see you in the next one.
Fucking hell.